Hello, Mr. Dowse here, and in this video we're going to look at the solution for task 20. So you were asked to improve the one potato rhyme that you did previously in earlier weeks, I think probably week 2, and make it work using 2 for loops. So I gave you a little bit of a clue. You were going to print for all on its own, and you were going to print more all on its own. But you were going to create 2 for loops to do the one potato bit. So 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato in the first for loop, then print 4, and then 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato in the second for loop, and then print more. So let's have a look. How would we set up our for loop? Well, hopefully we know by now we start with for I in range, and then we open a bracket, and it tells us, look, that we need a start position, a stop position, and a number of steps, or the increment of I. Does it go up in 1s, 2s, 3s or 4s? Well, ordinarily range starts at 0. Well, we don't want 0 potato, so we're going to have to specify the range starting as 1. Now we want it to do 1 potato, 2 potato and 3 potato, so it has to be less than 4. Remember that for loop always looks at less than, so less than 4 is 3, so that's perfect, and we want it to go up in 1, so we could say comma 1, but we actually don't need to because 1 is the default, so we'll just leave it as that, and that says start our for loop at 1, so I is equal to 1 on the for loop, on the second time round I is equal to 2, on the third time round it's equal to 3, and on the fourth time round, well, it's equal to 4, so it stops, and then it will print 4, and then it will open this for loop. So what do we actually want to print inside this for loop? Remember, oops, Mr. Dowse has made a syntax error there. Look, we need a colon. When we get inside the for loop, what do we actually want to do? Well, we want to print, and we want to print the number of the potato. Well, the number of the potato is stored in I. That's how we're going to get it to work. So that I is worth 1 the first time round, and I is worth 2 the second time round, and I is worth 3 the second time round. So we want to print I. Then we're going to want a space, and we have to concatenate our string. So we could use a comma, or we could use a plus, but we want a comma because the comma gives us a space. And then what do I want? Well, I simply want the string potato. So that should hopefully give me 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, end the for loop, print 4. Well, now I need to do the same thing but for the second set of potatoes in another for loop. So I'm going to again say for I in range, and this time I don't want to start at 0 and I don't want to start at 1. I actually want to start at 5 because that's my next number in the range. So 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato I'm going to want, so it's going to have to be less than 8. Open my bracket, close my brackets even, colon, and then again print I. Oops, I don't like that, that's better. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put a plus in there so you can see the difference. So instead of having the comma, I'll add a plus, and you'll be able to see the difference. You'll see that the comma is slightly better. So let's have a look. That's the solution. Let's see if it works. Run the module. 1 potato. Oops, what have I done there? Can't do that because I'm combining ints and strs. Our old syntax error that we can't combine ints and strings. So what I would have to do is I would have to say turn the integer I into a string, because we can't glue, or Python can't add a number to a string. It can't add 1 to potato. It can glue them together as concatenation, but it can't add them. So now we're going to turn that into a string, so it will now be 5 as a string, and then we can glue it with a plus to potato. So a little bit more complicated, but that will show what I meant. Let's run it again. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato more. What do we notice? We get a nice space in there because we use the comma that gives us a space, but here where we use the plus, it glued them directly together and we didn't get the space, so it's not perfect. So let's take all that back out, go back to an I, put in a comma. Comma simply means we've finished with that variable, print that variable, put in a space, and then glue this string to it. Let's run it a second time. We'll close that so you can see it nice and clearly. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato more. That's task 20 done. Thanks for watching.